Good day, everybody. This is Vic from VDrive, bringing it to you 2026 BMW X2 28i, which is the basic model in the 2026, of course, in the X2 lineup. Some of you are wondering, why this vehicle looks so much like an X1 and still it looks like an SUV and it looks like a coupe crossover type of deal. Just so you know, this vehicle is actually an SUV, but the overall shape of the vehicle from the side is also going to give you a nice coupe design, especially the way the whole back end of the vehicle is placed. And of course, you have this nice lip at the back, which we're going to get into, and the overall shenanigans of this vehicle that's going to bring to your life if you ended up choosing this bad boy here. And just for the reference, for the price point of view, if you're wondering, Vic, how much it cost? If I'm spending, a couple $1,000s on this thing, for a base model, how much I'm going to end up spending? You're looking at about $58,000 Canadian as we speak right now, based on the current tariff charges here in Canada, if you really want this, of course, plus the fees and the GST and whatever dealer that you buy it from. But let's just dive into it. First of all, you have this nice design and the open-end design at the front, as you can see. The color of this vehicle is called Alpine White, which is a pretty famous color within all BMWs. You have the LED lights at the front end, and this is what I love about this vehicle here. You get this simplistic BMW fob right here, lock and lock, of course. If you will press this button 3 times, you also have the remote starter in this thing. You have the LED lights at the front end, you have the front end sensors. There is no front camera, but you do have rain sensing sensors right there, and you have a front facing camera for your emergency braking, forward collision, all that kind of stuff. You have the aero shutters behind the grille that open and close to maintain the temperature for the engine, because it's a 2-liter turbo, which we're going to get into that in a second. You have this passage right here that's going to allow your vehicle to create not so much of a drag. And on the side right here, you have this 245 ZR19 tires on the 19 inches wheels that are aluminum brushed. You have the disc brakes at the front as well as at the back, which is pretty cool. Independent suspension at the front as well as at the back. Nice looking design, as you see. The handles looks like this. Of course, it's a keyless entry. You open this up like this. Nice flush design, looks really good. You have the power folding mirrors, power, defoggers on the mirrors as well, which is pretty neat. And at the back right here, you have this beautiful looking lip that looks really, really nice. Give you a nice sporty look for your vehicle if that's the interest that you are going forward. Now at the back, you have the gloss black right here for the lip. You have the body color right there. You have the flat black in between, and you have another body panel match color at the bottom here too. The back almost looks like you have exhaust tips coming out of that, but again, that's just only for the looks. There is only one exhaust tip, which is on the left side there. You do have a backup camera, and part of your plate, where your plate goes, you do have a VIN number, which is pretty typical among all the German vehicles, and your BMW design, xDrive 28i, and of course an X2 design here. The lights looks really, really neat in my opinion. That's the design I would definitely go for in my opinion. And part of the backup camera, you do have a washer on the camera as well, in case you ended up getting that dirty. You have this transverse design of your engine. So instead of having a BMW putting a straight engine, which is from front to back, it's from side to side. It's a front wheel bias design. So this specific engine is going to be 2-liter turbo inline 4, putting out 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, paired to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. 0 to 100, you're looking at about 6.2 seconds. Now, there is another version that come into place that's going to be in the M package. That's going to give you 312 horsepower and the same amount pound-feet of torque. And your 0 to 100 is going to be just around that 5.6 seconds if you really wanted to push that vehicle to some extent there. But the fuel economy is rated according to that as well. And now, in terms of the fuel economy, you're looking to have like 9.7 on the city, 6.9 on the highway per 100 kilometers. And if you're looking at the M package, the 35i, then you're looking at about 7.5 on the highway and 10.5 in the city. Of course, you're going to get more sportier and a better handling in that vehicle. And in this specific vehicle, it's going to be more city drive, and it's going to be more comfy drive, in my opinion. That I got a chance to spend a couple days with this vehicle, so don't judge me when you see the vehicle from inside. My nephews and nieces, they were really playing around with the vehicle there. Now let's just go to the interior so I can show you what it's packing. You have the leather portion on top right here, leather right here, and you have flat plastic underneath here. You have the button to open up your tailgate. You have to press this button right here. That's how it starts. And you have this touchscreen that lights up. You have a full panoramic roof, which is not too big, but it's decent size in my opinion. You have the rear camera right here, sorry, the rear mirror, there's no camera in that, and you have the nice plush leather on top of your dash instead of a flat plastic there, which is pretty neat. And you do have a touchscreen right here with the Apple CarPlay and Auto. You do have the heated seats for both front seats, and your steering wheel is heated as well. Of course, your cruise control settings are here. You have the ambient lighting that goes all across the area right here, as you can see in the lights, and you have a place right here. This is a very nice design in my opinion here. You can put your phone right here. You have ambient lighting all across, and you can lock this into place as well. And even though I have a thick charger on, it's still showing me wireless charging, which is still running, which is pretty nice. Understand, I have this big clip at the back here too that can actually prevent in some other vehicles here, but not in this case. Cup holders here, USB-C ports, and you have this overhang design here. And if you'll press this button, you have a little bit of a console storage here. You can throw your coins in if you like. Your volume knob is right here. And the way you shift your transmission is just by pulling this one behind and going this like reverse. And if you want to go neutral like this, and there is no actual parking, you'll have to press the park brake in order to put this vehicle into park. You do have a bunch of different drive modes here in case you're interested. You can change those options there. And of course, you have an auto hold there too. And of course, if you want to go to the skip the songs and go to the next and back one, you can do all that too. You have this nice gigantic handle right here. Here it is. Back of the seat, thick plastic here. That's where you can really hurt your knees, but that's okay. There is enough cavity right here. I'm sitting normally. My head is touching a little bit, not too much. I have the USB-C ports there, a place to put your phone in. And of course, I have another latch right here where I can put my cup holders here too. And overall, nice design. You'll have to press this BMW sign here. Plenty of space here. You can drop down your seats in case you really want that. But yeah, let's just go for a quick drive now. So that's where we are with this X2. Let's just go for a quick drive so I can show it to you how the vehicle handles. In case you wanted to watch one more video of this one where I don't say anything, I just touch the car. It's a complete ASMR. Let me know. I'm going to drop a link towards the end of the video and you'll be able to watch that too. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, just drop in the comment section below. We'd love to answer any of those concerns or questions for you. All right, let's just go for a quick drive in this BMW X2 28i. Here we are. I really like the design of this, the whole transmission shifter, the volume knobs and everything. It just feels really good. Even though it's a base model and you're only spending like $58,000, again, I'm not discarding the fact that the vehicles are getting expensive, just so you know. But still, the overall feel of this vehicle just feels good. I got a chance to spend a little bit of time. Yes, the spacing could be a little bit compromised the way I am and with my height at least, but depending who you are, it can be a good first car for you guys too. Just an overall good design. The fuel economy is not too terrible too. Now let's just go for a quick drive so I can show it to you how this vehicle handles, so you're able to experience that along with me before you even buy one. Here we are. I already put the vehicle into sport mode, so I'm gonna quickly change my mode to just efficient for now. I've already turned off the auto start and stop in this vehicle because that thing was so annoying. I have driven so many vehicles with the auto start and stop and they're not as annoying, but apparently this one is just way too annoying. One, because the engine is small, it's a 2-liter turbo engine, yes, and when the vehicle shut down and starts, it just takes a little bit longer and that creates even more lag before the vehicle drives. So that's something that I really dislike about this car, that I'll have to say. The steering wheel is really nimble, especially driving around the city. I'll share my thoughts when I'm on the highway so I can show it to you because that's where it actually makes a difference. So here we are, still in the efficient mode, so just going the dual clutch system, the vehicle goes. Right, it's a front wheel drive vehicle, even though you'll expect that, if it's a front wheel drive, the body roll is going to be there, there's not going to be as much stability. Even that little corner of the road that I just took, but it's not as bad. You can live with that, it's not the end of the world there. It'd be pretty cool, if it's rear wheel biased to all wheel drive like an X3 or X4s and X5s, pretty much everything over above X2. Not a bad option. Now, I just stepped on the gas now, and my RPM went up, and it was almost like a 1 second lag between pressing the gas pedal and the RPM, and actually the vehicle actually moving. That's something I'm still trying to understand. Maybe it's just I haven't driven a BMW for a long time. It's been a long time I've driven a BMW, maybe that's what it is. But I'll try to do is I'll try to change the mode to sport mode, and I'll try go into that bridge there, and I'll do a quick launch control type. Not really a launch control, but we'll try to see how the vehicle will go. Here we are. So sport mode is engaged. Oh, there you go. And press the brake, gas pedal all the way down, and it's a very slow start. Very slow start. I've driven other vehicles. I never had that slow of a start, but that's okay. It's what it is. What can you do, right? So here we are at a higher speed now. The vehicle just goes. This specific one does not even have the adaptive cruise control. That's okay. Not the end of the world as long as it has a cruise control there. Now, just stepping on the gas. So right on your pedal, there's one thing with the German vehicles. I've noticed with the BMW and the Mercedes there. Every time you press your gas pedal, at the very end you will experience a small pedal, like a mini button underneath the pedal. For example, I'm going to try to do that again. So my gas pedal is all the way down. I'm fast, and there's another button there. When you press that, the vehicle starts to get an even higher speed there. Again, it's just a very small thing. Some of you might not even use it, but that's what it is. Seats are really comfy. I really wish I had a little bit more space underneath my legs for my hamstrings, but that's okay. They're comfy. They're heated steering wheel. I believe you'll have to go for a higher model of the BMW itself if you want like cooling seats, but this one does not have no heated seats at the back. But that's okay. The vehicle itself is really quiet, except I really wish that they would have done a better job with the side glasses there. Usually I have driven Buicks and some of the Chevys there. They have a better glass quality that makes the overall driver experience a little bit more quieter, but I don't really experience that much here. Let me just try to step on the gas here again so I can see how the vehicle goes. So when you step on it, the vehicle is going to scream. Typical small engine trying to get more power with the help of turbos. That's going to happen. I'm going to try to take a quick merge on a lane and see how that happens there. Yeah, that feels confident too. But when you press the brake at higher speed, your vehicle vibrates a little bit. But I guess that's just this vehicle being a front wheel biased here. What do you guys think about the wireless charging spot that this specific vehicle has? So you have the ambient lighting all across there where you can see my fingers around, and of course the phone goes in and you can actually lock the phone into place. Okay, we are my phone here. You can lock your phone into place like this. So if you're doing your Fast and Furious driving down the road on a highway there, your phone really won't go all over the place and fly off. That's actually a good part about this vehicle here. I like that. I want to know your thoughts. What do you guys think about this vehicle? Do you guys own one of these guys? Have you driven it? What do you guys feel about this one? Would you buy this? Is this something that you can see yourself driving? I really want to pick your brain on this one. But with that, I'm done. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please don't forget to share your thoughts regarding what I'm asking. Thank you so much.